Hey, what's up everybody? Elite Drafter back with a brand new video. So today I want to talk about something quite important, and that's basically my prediction of what the credit repair industry is going to look like in the future and where we're headed. And there's a reason why I want to share this with you guys today. It's because I believe strongly that the way we're going to do things in credit repair is going to be very different in contrast to how things are being done today. There's a lot of people in this industry that are basically trying to automate a lot of processes, and we discussed that quite a bit in the past couple of weeks. Whereas on the other side, there's a lot of people doing manual work, and people are basically doing a bit more than just the traditional credit repair. Instead of just sending the templates and letters, they're actually taking their time to dig deep into the concept of helping their customers on a holistic level. And that basically means that they take the information of a client, they review the information that the client is sending them, they review the reports very thoroughly. They also advise on some of the budget and accounting principles of what they need to do in order to basically improve the overall condition on their finances rather than just credit alone. So the prediction here, I'm going to give you 3 predictions. And these type of things is basically game changer, because these are some of the things that you want to concentrate on and you want to focus on and pay attention to, because these are the things that's going to be basically directing the way credit repair is going to be done in the future, and why you need to pay attention to them as people who are basically customers, or perhaps you're in the industry and you're trying to help your customers as well. This is definitely going to help you out, right? So the first prediction is, a lot of people have been doing credit repair, like I said, and they've been trying to automate the process. But what's happening now is the COVID-19 and the situation with the pandemic has caused the bureaus to be very negligent. And that's one of those things that really we cannot ignore, right? Negligence is part of a huge issue when it comes to credit repair, because your clients depend on you and you have to deliver the results. If you cannot deliver the results, then basically they're going to try to shop elsewhere and go elsewhere for their credit repair needs. But in these circumstances and situations, we can't really wait for that. So what you'll need to do is be highly customized. To be effective when it comes to that, you'll have to literally take your customers in your own hands. You have to basically analyze the report, like I said, try to understand the path that you're going to give them when it comes to the roadmap they'll need to follow, when it comes to hearing from you or listening to your advice. And with it, they're basically going to be able to create the results and outcomes they're looking for. So that's the first thing I want to say is take the client matters into your own hands. Try to be more thorough when it comes to the roadmap that you want to follow with your clients. Give them a direction that they can follow, some sort of pathway that they can comfortably say that this is the best thing that happened to them when it comes to credit repair. And, there's a little bit of knowledge that they can attain from just working with you. That's the first point, like I said. And that's going to be a prediction that we all need to work towards. And the reason I say this is a prediction is because a lot of people who don't follow this process or roadmap are going to die out, right? And the reason I say that they're going to die out is because they're basically doing things that are outdated, and the systems are basically not going to favor, whatever they've been doing for a long time. So because of that, the nature itself and the way they're doing business, biggest reason is that's the reason that they're going to be dying out. So that's the first prediction. Now, the second thing I want to say when it comes to prediction is, you can't just offer credit repair alone. That won't work. Right? Credit repair alone is basically a very simple service. People take templates, they download them, they send a letter on the client's behalf. And we talked about this many, many different times throughout my videos and the channel in general. And I think that we have to start thinking outside the box. The biggest thing I would like to advise you on that is that, don't just think about credit repair alone, like I said, but add some value to your clients by educating them on some of the financial tactics and strategies that they will need basically in reference to ending their journey with you, or crossing near the end of that roadmap, So for example, let's talk about some of the scenarios, right? Let's assume that your client is trying to obtain a home. And the reason I say this is very important is because a lot of people will try to get into real estate sooner or later. And basically credit is a requirement all throughout real estate, whether you're leasing an apartment, whether you want to buy a home or get a mortgage, whatever the case. The credit credentials are basically a critical component towards how you get qualified, whether for what type of real estate, whether leasing or whether in general just buying a home and getting a mortgage. Regardless of the situation, you absolutely need to make sure that that value and your understanding of that is very critical. So your clients could see that you know exactly what you're doing and the value add is there. So you're going to go ahead and tell them that, hey, look, I'm going to help you a little bit more than just simply credit repair. I'm going to show you how to fix your credit and gear it towards where you can actually get approved for a mortgage, or gear it towards where you can actually get approved to rent your own home, or let's say if you want to go into an apartment unit that's a little bit more favorable than the current condition of your neighborhood, and you just want to upgrade because you're concerned about your family's well-being, and therefore you want to just basically fix your credit. So whatever the case, understand what they're in, understand their pain points, and this could be you as a customer looking to this video. These are some of the things that you should be looking for when it comes to choosing a credit repair specialist that's going to handle your file. But you as a business owner, obviously on the other side, and I'm talking to both sides here, you need to understand that this has to happen if you're going to survive in this business. And that's my second prediction, right? And I think that I want to finish off with my third and final prediction, and this one's going to hurt a little bit. And that is basically, you know, if you're going to just stick to these basic principles and not innovate over time, and if you're not willing to open your mind to different possibilities, you're basically going to become a dinosaur and die out. You're going to be outdated. You know, there's a whole lot of things that you have to improve when it comes to your processes in credit repair. And I'll give you a good example of this. I've seen a lot of people use outdated templates. That's the first concern that I have. Second, the communication methods in which they use with their client is very ineffective, and that's basically leaving them in the dark. And the third thing I see is there's a very low amount of transparency in the industry. A lot of people say they got the best credit repair secrets out there, that they have the best tools and resources when it comes to fixing credit, and they're going to use a loophole to fix the credit. And the issue there and the challenge there that I see is that no matter what they say, if the client is not going through a process of full transparency and doesn't understand where they're at or where they're getting out of this service working with you, then it's basically going to give them and leave them in the limbo, and it's going to hurt their ability to basically move forward with you, your service, or even let alone recommend somebody to you, because they have no idea what you're doing, or they have no idea in which part of the journey they're at. These are very critical issues that we have to come to realize, because at the end of the day, this prediction alone and this issue is going to kill you in the business. It's going to put your business out of business, essentially. So if you want to stay and you want to survive and you want to thrive in this post-pandemic era when it comes to having a successful business in credit, you have to educate your clients. You have to start using outdated methods. You have to innovate. In addition to that, you have to be fully transparent with your clients and the processes that you're following, even if that means you're going to document right together and demonstrate it to your client so that they can see exactly why you wrote that document, exactly what's happening in reference to how you attack them and what type of attack strategy you're using, explaining to them the method behind the madness, of course. And of course, at the end of the day, you also have to guide them in reference to timelines and reasonable expectations. And in the meantime, what are some of the tools and resources they can use that you can provide in reference to making it more smoother for them as they go through this journey and complete their roadmap. So that's the third prediction. So these are the three things that we need to focus on when it comes to credit repair, and basically my predictions for what the credit repair industry is going to look like in the future. And if you're serious about this and you want to elevate your knowledge and you want to help your customers even more, and you want to attain the insights that's necessary to survive, thrive, and even prosper when it comes to the credit repair business, go ahead and check out the Ultimate Personal Credit Mastery 2.0. That course will give you not only insights on what to do and learn the entire system of how to fix personal credit, but you'll also learn some of the innovative strategies when it comes to business as a credit repair organization. What are some of the things you can do fundamentally to help your clients get past the Rubicon of thought and give them a little bit more comfort than they're traditionally used to, and provide them an outstanding service at the same time? So go ahead and check that out. The link is in the description. It's the Ultimate Personal Credit Mastery 2.0. It's my flagship course when it comes to personal credit. I strongly believe you'll benefit from that. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, so every time that there's videos like these, YouTube will push out my content to other people such as yourself who are enjoying watching these. Don't forget to hit that like. Like I said, once again, don't forget to subscribe and turn the notifications on to all, so every time there's videos like these, you guys will be the first to know. And with that said, this is definitely your guide and mentor. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.